Buongiorno, hello everyone. I am here in Ovindoli. As you can see behind me, I'm here in front of the monument for the fallen in the First World War, and then names were added for the Second World War afterwards. This is in Abruzzo, where you can especially see that there are always a long list of names for the First World War because this is a mountain town. And in Italy, World War I was fought not in what we see a lot of time about the foxholes in Belgium and France, but it was fought in the mountains in the Alps against Austria. So you obviously were sending mountain boys to fight in the mountains. My novel, In the Shadow of the Apennines. World War I is one of the two timelines, and of course this is very important for what happened in the region during World War I and so many of the young men who went and fought and died there and never returned. So this was one of the areas that I was interested in my story. When you come around Abruzzo, you see all of these monuments in all of these little towns, and it really does make an impression for all of the names. We'll take a look over here at this long list of names during World War I. For a little town like this, it was obviously devastating. But first, I'm just going to turn so that you can see in the background, also in my novel, it's quite important. There in the background, you can see the peak of the Apennines' highest mountains. That is the Gran Sasso, and that is close by to this town, Ovindoli, but Marsicana, what I call it, because it's a fictional town in my book. So I'm going to turn here to the names that are on here. And if you can take a look, you will see that actually for a small town, this is quite a long list of names for World War I, and then obviously a smaller for World War II, because it really was quite devastated, most of these towns in Abruzzo. And also what I found interesting is that a lot of the names are not names that you would hear so much today for young boys being given names. So you have names like Sabadino, which I used in my novel, Serafino, which I thought was a great name and plays one of the roles in my novel, because it's always good as an author to take a look at what the names that were popular at the time, and many of those don't really exist, let's say, today in Italy. But in any case, this is the soldier statue that I talk about. This is basically the model of my Marsicano. And so, I thought it would be fun to see some of the places that are in my novel of In the Shadow of the Apennines. So I hope you enjoyed. Ciao!